With the communication system assignment, we discussed 3 different types of communication. The first one was sign language, the second one was augmentative communication systems, and the third one was picture exchange communication, which is also known as PECS. With the first one, sign language can be beneficial for about just anyone. We usually see it mostly with the deaf or hearing impaired individuals, and I think it is also very important that we try to make sure we make what we're trying to say very specific, because as we all know, certain hand gestures might mean something else in another culture, but some basic sign language that we use every day in my ABA company is more, all done, eat, or I and want, wait. Those are some basic ones. Now, going into the augmentative communication systems, I do not have a device on me, but I made a sample. I have an individual who uses a system on his iPad that's called Listen and Speak. It is an app where he can go ahead and have, say, pre-existed text or request where he can just press I want help, or I want mom, I want dad, yes, no, no thank you. There is also a section where there is a keyboard where he can type in different things, like let's go for a walk with the dog, and then he'll press speak, or we will have to delete. Sometimes we do enter, but speak, you can actually change it to have different accents from all around the world. I have a couple that like the British or certain cartoon characters. They get to do that for reinforcement. These are beneficial for those who are nonverbal but are able to process and understand how to compose full sentences, and also have good fine motor skills, because his iPad is legit this size and those keyboard keys are very tiny, so we need to make sure that they're able to use one finger at a time to enter what they're saying, or it's not going to come out right. Excuse me. And for our final communication system, we discuss PECS, which is known as picture exchange communication. This communication uses photos. Sometimes these photos might have words on them. A lot of individuals that I have worked with have actual books that have a page that will have Velcro slats. These little slats are easy for them to use because then they can pull off a picture that has Velcro on it and simply place it right here. They can use one picture, or they can combine multiple to make a full sentence. Some they can even say like I want swing, I want help, yes, no. They can request a break. Sometimes they can even just say, hey, how are you doing? Or I'm sad. These are good for also nonverbal individuals. This is also cost efficient. The one con about them is you have to make sure you don't lose any of the pieces for them, because then you're not able to fully communicate with your pictures. I didn't mention one of the cons with the communicative augmentation device is you got to make sure you have it available, the device is working properly, and it's fully charged. But all these communication systems, I think, are valuable for our individuals that we work with, because it allows them to be able to communicate their wants and needs, and also make them feel, just like a normal individual at times. And that's about it.